Tell me how this is normal. Compare the following reactions. One, President Clinton blowjob, and it's, oh my God, for years of gnashing of GOP teeth, right? And in impeachment. Versus, at least 19 so far, women with non-disclosure agreements regarding sex with Trump, treated by the Republicans as no big deal. Nothing to see here. How is this normal? Trump fires his Secretary of State by tweet, not even having the decency to give him a phone call or a meeting. He demands respect, but doesn't give any respect to anybody except Putin. No respect for the DACA kids who have been Americans all their lives and just want an education. No respect for harassed women subject to his non-disclosure agreements by the dozen. Trump ignores even his advisors and gives election congratulations to Putin, who has murdered reporters and kept his opponents off the ballot to even run against him in a fair election, and approved military-grade nerve gas to be used on British soil. British soil, not a month ago, and yet not a word from Mr. Trump, who praises thugs and attacks our own allies with tariffs. So it would appear that Putin has something on Trump. Then Trump attacks Special Prosecutor Mueller, who is a lifelong Republican, appointed by a Republican president, as if he's Al Capone and he really wants to fire the cops who are doing the investigation on him. That's kind of what it boils down to. Trump also then demands help from our South Korean allies against that bad boy in the North Korea, Kim Jong-un. And at the same time, hey, while I want your help, I want to slap you with a tariff, bam, like I'm kicking you for your own good because of your steel imports into the USA. We're going to punish you while asking for your help. How does that make sense? On top of that, Mr. Brilliant, Trumpo, is going to go in, negotiate himself with Mr. I can see that going very well. Like, oh my God, here's our clueless guy. Hey, I tell the Canadians all kinds of crazy shit, and I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. Well, you don't think Kim Jong-un going to know that, son? And toast your ass, your ignorant ass, you bullshit lying fake president. How is this normal, or even remotely normal? And it's the pros don't send the president to negotiate a deal they want. Hello. I was a global legal negotiator. I was the little guy on the front line doing that while the president in the background so he can approve change and then we do something, right? No, you got it all backwards because it's all in your head and you got nothing else there. So guess what? I predicted 9/11 on TV 10 years before it happened, and I can send you the link to the proof on YouTube. And I predict that Trump will then take the Iran deal, which is actually working, and destroy it so it won't work. So that then suddenly we have a rush for nuclear Saudi Arabia. Remember 9/11? How did that work? Well, can you imagine a nuclear version of that? Bringing in Israel. You got the domino effect. Once you lift the Iranian deal cap, they got no choice but do North Korea and try to make a nuke at that point because, hey, you canceled the deal, fool, making it even worse. There's only one solution because we've had the GOP enablers saying, I didn't see anything here. You know, he's not that crazy of an uncle. He's only got the nuclear codes, guys. So Trump is doing the opposite of making America great. He's making us small. That's what Putin wanted, to bring us down to his level. Instead of him can't make our level because he didn't want to have free, fair elections. He wants to meddle in our elections, meddle with our power plants, meddle with the Europeans, get him the fuck back to Russia, get Trump back out of the White House where he's basically doing Putin's bidding, and let's take back America, folks, because our lives depend upon it and our future. With Trump, Putin's had a willing partner to bring us down, And he's a president with lots of Russian money in his pocket from real estate deals, from stolen Russian money from Putin's buddies, bringing it all over here for Trump expensive real estate. So we got an American president with no moral values. Ask the women and his ex-wives about that. His only interest is enriching himself, just as Putin has done with people's money. Let's make a change, America. Pass it on. I'm Michael Fjetland, and I approve this message because I am an American first, not any particular party.